through the checkout. He picked up half the shopping bags, Ellie's mother picked up the rest. But before we could get away, next door had come through the glass doors. So now all four of them were forced to chat. "Morning," said Ellie's father. "Morning," said next door. "Lovely day," said Ellie's mother. "Lovely," agreed next door. "Nicer than yesterday," said Ellie's mother. "Oh yes," next door said. "Yesterday was horrible." She probably just meant the weather, for heaven's sake, but Ellie's eyes filled with tears. I don't know why she was so fond of Thumper. I'm the one who's supposed to be her pet, not him. And because she couldn't see where she was going properly anymore, she bumped into her mother, and half the tins of cat food fell out of one of the shopping bags and rolled off down the street. Ellie dumped down my cage and chased after them. Then she made the mistake of reading the labels. "Oh no!" she wailed. "Rabbit chunks!" Really, that child is such a drip. She'd never make it in our gang. She wouldn't last a week. "Talking about rabbit," said next door, "the most extraordinary thing happened at our house." "Really?" said Ellie's father, glaring at me. "Oh yes," said Ellie's mother, glaring at me as well. "Yes," said next door. "On Monday, poor Thumper looked a little bit poorly, so we brought him inside. And on Tuesday, he was worse. And on Wednesday, he died. He was terribly old and he'd had a happy life, so we didn't feel too bad about it. In fact, we had a little funeral and buried him in a box at the bottom of the garden." I'm staring up at the clouds now. "And on Thursday, he'd gone." "Gone?" "Gone? Yes, gone. All there was left of him was a hole in the ground and an empty box." "Really? Good heavens!" Ellie's father was giving me the most suspicious look. "And then yesterday," next door went on, "something even more extraordinary happened. Thumper was back again, all fluffed up nicely and back in his hutch." "Back in his hutch, you say?" "Fluffed up nicely? How strange." You have to hand it to them. They're good actors. They kept it up the whole way home. "What an amazing story! How on earth could it have happened?" "Quite astonishing." "So strange." Till we were safely through the front door. And then, of course, the pair of them turned on me. "Deceitful creature! Making us think you killed him. Just pretending all along. I knew that cat could never have done it. That rabbit was even fatter than he is." You'd have thought they all wanted me to have murdered old Thumper. All except Ellie. She was sweet. "Don't you dare pick on Tuffy," she told him. "You leave him alone. I bet he didn't even dig poor Thumper up. I bet it was the vicious, nasty, vicious terrier who did that. All Tuffy did was bring Thumper back to us so we could make sure he was buried again properly. He's a hero, a kind and thoughtful hero." She gave me a big soft squeeze. "Isn't that right, Tuffy?" I'm saying nothing, am I? I'm a cat. So I just watched and sat whilst they unnailed the cat flap. Did you enjoy that, Salem? Yeah? I hope you enjoyed listening to me read Salem's favourite story, and we'll see you again very, very soon.